The Fisherman's Fortune. In the coastal village of Eldermere, a hard-working fisherman named Samuel lived with his wife Clara. Their home was small, and their means were modest, but Samuel's love for Clara was boundless. He found joy in the simple pleasures of life, watching the sunrise over the waves, sharing meals with his wife, and dreaming of a better future together. Clara, however, longed for more. She envied the wealthy women in the village who adorned themselves in fine silks and glittering jewels. She often gazed at the grand estate atop the hill, imagining a life without struggle. Her dissatisfaction grew with each passing day. Among the town's elite was Edwin, a prosperous merchant known for his charm and extravagance. He noticed Clara's beauty and her restless spirit. Sensing an opportunity, he approached her one day at the market, offering sweet words and promises of a lavish life. "A woman like you deserves more than the hardship of a fisherman's life," he murmured. "Silks, jewels, comfort, these are the things that should surround you. Why settle for less?" At first, Clara brushed off his advances, but his words lingered in her mind. Doubts crept into her heart, overshadowing the love she once cherished. Was she truly meant for a life of endless toil? One evening, as Samuel returned from the sea, Clara spoke hesitantly. "Samuel, I dream of a life where I do not have to work so hard. I want to wear fine dresses and live in a home that does not leak when it rains." Samuel, though deeply hurt, took her hands in his. "Clara, love is not measured in wealth. We have something precious, something many rich men long for, a bond that cannot be bought." But Clara had already made up her mind. She left Samuel and married Edwin, stepping into a world of luxury she had always desired. When Samuel saw her again, she was barely recognizable, adorned in silk with gold around her neck and a proud smile on her lips. Samuel continued his simple life, fishing each day, but now with a heavy heart. Time passed, and he eventually married Isabella, a kind girl who loved him despite his poverty. She found joy in their modest life and cherished Samuel for who he was, not for what he owned. Isabella's kindness filled the emptiness in Samuel's heart. She never complained about their life, always greeting him with a warm smile and a heart full of love. They spent their days together by the sea, watching the waves roll in and sharing their dreams. Unlike Clara, Isabella never longed for riches. She only wished for a loving home. One fateful day, as Samuel cleaned his catch, he discovered a gleaming gem inside a fish's stomach. Astonished, he took it to a jeweler, who proclaimed it a rare and priceless stone. Overnight, Samuel became a wealthy man. With his newfound fortune, he built a grand mansion, hired servants, and bought many fishing boats, providing employment to his fellow villagers. He shared his wealth generously, never forgetting the struggles of his past. Samuel and Isabella remained humble despite their newfound prosperity. They continued to live modestly, using their wealth to help those in need. Samuel ensured that no fisherman in Eldermere went hungry, and Isabella opened a small school for children, giving them the education she never had. Meanwhile, Edwin's riches dwindled due to his extravagant lifestyle. He squandered his wealth on luxuries, and as debts piled up, his fortune crumbled. Clara, once adorned in finery, now wore rags, regretting the choices she had made. She had left true love for fleeting riches, and was now left with nothing. One day, as she wandered through the village, she saw Samuel, now a prosperous and respected man. He was happy with Isabella by his side, their love unwavering. Clara, filled with regret, realized too late that she had abandoned a heart that had truly loved her. Desperate, Clara approached Samuel one evening as he stood by the shore, watching the waves crash against the rocks. "Samuel," she whispered, her voice trembling, "I made a terrible mistake. I thought wealth would bring me happiness, but I was wrong. You were the only one who ever truly loved me. Can you ever forgive me?" Samuel turned to her with kind but firm eyes. "Clara, I once loved you with all my heart, but love is not something to be discarded for riches. You chose your path, and I chose mine. I have no anger toward you, but my heart now belongs to someone who values love above wealth." Tears welled in Clara's eyes as she looked at Isabella, who stood beside Samuel with a serene smile. She saw in her what she had failed to be, a woman who understood the true worth of love and loyalty. As the sun set over Eldermere, Clara walked away, carrying the weight of her regret. Samuel and Isabella, hand in hand, watched the horizon, knowing that their love was the greatest treasure of all. And that's the end of the story. Hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching.